Was good. I wanted to really just talk about patience and trying to use discernment to understand what God is putting you through and really trying to get down to the root of what it can teach you, what you can learn from it. And by no means am I perfect or a master at what I am talking about. I just wanted to kind of talk about this. And I had a story to go with it that I'm currently going through as we speak right now. I work for a lawn care company. As you can see, I'm wearing a bucket hat and all that. And I don't get paid hourly. I get paid per house that I do. So essentially, time is money. How efficient you can be is really important. Time management, being smart with what you do, all those things are really important. And that's even more important when you're in a rush to work on those things and whatnot. So what I'm getting at is you kind of got to stay sharp, stay on your toes. And today is Friday, October 3rd. And I just got paid. And it's gonna be a great day. It was beautiful. I mean, no, I seriously mean it. Look at this sky. Look at this beautiful day. I'm not lying. And I've been having such a great morning. I feel great. I feel good. I got to work on time. That's kind of rare for me, I'll be honest. I'm a hard worker, but my attendance is off sometimes. That's a very big flaw of mine when it comes to work ethic. And anyways, today was projected to be it still is, don't get me wrong, sorry. But, so I do fertilizer and weed control, right? And with the fertilizer, you need to use a leaf blower to blow off the fertilizer off of the sidewalks. And we have two sets of those, because when you're doing a lot of jobs, not two sets, we have two sets of batteries for those. And I forgot both sets, which is honestly a rookie mistake. And I reached out to my boss. I let him know, and I have to drive 30 minutes back and 30 minutes. I drove all the way to my first customer's house, which was 25 minutes away from my work. Now I'm driving 25 minutes back and 25 minutes back to their house. Because if I'm going to fertilize their lawn, I need to blow off their sidewalks. And, I could make up my point of view as an excuse or as a justification as why this happened, but it doesn't really do me any good. In all honesty, this morning, I totally blanked out and forgot because I moved another coworker's truck for them because they were in the bathroom. Because we have a parking garage and we have to bring every single truck out one by one. And so I was trying to help out by getting their stuff going, parking them so then I can move my truck. Well, since I moved his truck, my boss moved my truck. And that threw off my thought because I was planning on, when I'm pulling out of the shop, to grab my batteries real quick. But I totally forgot. And here I am driving. I'm going to be wasting essentially the first hour and a half of my day. And at my job, I do a lot of jobs. More than the average person, probably the most, if not top 2 or 3 people, which pays good. It pays really good, and I'm really blessed for that. I'm so grateful for that. That's why I am so blessed to have this job and be grateful to just have everything to be happy about when it comes to my job, my pay. What I'm getting at is mistakes happen, and honestly, they honestly happen in moments when you're doing really well. at times, right? Sometimes it's when you're doing really bad and it feels like everything's just building up. But right now, I was on a roll. Like, I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday, bro. I just got paid. You know, I play 2K. I got the 2K. I just made me a build last night. I just upgraded his ass. You feel me? Like I'm feeling good, bro. It's the weekend. And at my job, sometimes we work Saturdays. It's mostly optional. And I usually do it because I'm a hard worker, right? But we don't got work this weekend. And so I thought to myself, man, like, I wanted to crash out, bro. Like, not fully, but I was like, I can't believe I forgot my batteries. You know what I mean? And I thought to myself, though, like, I take full ownership of this, and I'm truly grateful for God. Like, what is this really going to do in the grand scheme of things to today, to this weekend, to my life in general? If anything, the only thing this is doing is teaching me not to do it again. And it's teaching me to have patience, because I will get through this. I need to be patient, and I shouldn't beat myself up. But it's so easy to throw a stone to the mirror. So easy to just bash yourself, you know? And that's not the way to go. And you know, before I do that, I'll try to find a compromising outcome, right? Like, I called my boss and I asked him, hey, is there any manager that can meet me halfway so that I don't have to spend, you know, that whole time driving back just to drive back again? Unfortunately, that's not how it goes all the time. And, you know, that's okay. I just want any of you guys to know, if you don't, or if you need to be reminded, or if this message really just gives you any sort of insight, whether you're doing good or bad, please have patience with yourself, with other people, with the process that God has for you. And you know, I would recommend highly to practice exercising positivity and faith in whatever that may be for you, even if that's just positive self-talk, right? And that's so corny, so cheesy, so cliche, and everyone always, you know, talks about it like, well, if it was that easy, I would just tell myself things and be happy, or I would just pray to God and my problems are gone. Life doesn't work that way, but I will say consistency translates. You got to be consistent with your habits, and that happens to be with self-talk as well, and just how you feel it and how you react to situations, right? Everyone talks about, it's not about what happens to you, it's about how you react, or what you do about it. And that's true. That's really true. It's not always true, but life is unexpected, you know. It's what it is, quite literally. Like, the term, it is what it is. You don't have to say that for that to be true. People that say it are just acknowledging that, or letting that be known. I don't know, man. Patience is it's a hard skill to have, but I swear it's one of the best skills you can have, because the opposite of patience is exactly what the enemy wants you to have. And the enemy can be whatever to you, I don't care, but anything dealing with negative emotion and solutions, or ways you go about things that don't impact you and make you feel on a deep level that you're progressing, or there's something to take from it, that's where you're not benefiting or improving certain aspects about you. And like I said, I am not perfect. I am not anything more than me, and I'm trying my best to just do better, you know. And that's hard. I'll be honest, I'm someone that goes to the gym a lot. And it wasn't always like that. I lost a lot of weight in the past year. I've lost over 60 pounds. I used to be 250. I'm 185. And that took patience, you know. And yeah, I'll be honest, right? Life happens. Life happens. Whatever you go through, you gotta have patience. Whatever you're going through, you gotta have patience. What I mean by that is, when you're trying stuff out, trying to make things work, in my opinion, you shouldn't even expect, obviously not perfection, but you shouldn't expect quick growth either. It has to come with patience. That's so funny because the song I'm listening to right now is called Patience. Turn it up a little bit, but I guess yeah, man, like honestly, I just want all you guys to try to work on patience. I play 2K. 2K is not a game for people with low patience, but also it comes down to when you're trying to learn something, experience is the best teacher and failure is the best experience. You know, like, we went from a motherfucking 2 sticks and a rock to a lighter to a torch to a flamethrower. I guarantee that first person, he would be mind blown if he could see what a flamethrower could do. The first person who found out how to make fire. But yeah, I would love for you guys to, you know, share your thoughts, share any stories. You know, like, I think a lot of people can benefit from their own testimonies of what they've had to go through to grow, to accomplish something, whether it's feeling like, yeah, I have patience, or I understand what patience can be. And the beautiful thing about this life is every day is an opportunity to learn or relearn or see something from a different perspective. You know, you might know something, but you might not know that applies to something else, right? Like, you might be like, man, I know how these girls be with these dudes, you know what I'm saying? But then you see, oh, but that's how they be with these rich dudes. That's how they be with these dudes that they find really attractive, but maybe aren't really balling like that. Or, you know, there's so, like, life is a really good teacher. You just gotta keep your eyes out for it. But it's so hard. I'll be honest, it's so hard in today's day to keep your eyes open on what's important and what's not. And that's literally up to you between the two. But in my opinion, to truly live a fulfilling, happy life or whatever, you got to find that balance. Not only, you got to be able to, similar to like those robot machines that like send packages like one way to another, like they like can like instantly see the label and figure it out. I think that, and this is nothing I'm fully versed in or anything like that. These are things that I say because I feel them to be true and I aspire to become that. And I would like to share that because I think it's so hard in today's day to really hone in on what's important, send it that way. What's not important, send it that way. And in between that, it comes with patience, right? It comes with trial and error. It comes with asking questions. You know, you can be eager, but you got to be patient as well. You can show your eagerness by asking the right questions, but you can still show patience by allowing that question to be answered when it needs to, right? If I ask someone a question that I really am eager to know the answer to, and they don't respond, I'll give it a little patience. And, you know, sometimes in life, it's not always the first interaction, first experience. For some people, it's not even the second or 10th time. It's the 100th, 1000th time. Just be patient, y'all. Be patient, have faith. Do your best to love life, please. Because I believe that this world, in today's age, straight up, it's easier to hate life. And it's easier to forget what is so beautiful about life. And a lot of that may be external. But what we can control is internal. And so I just ask that if you like this video, please just, you know, maybe comment, like, maybe even subscribe, like. But I really hope you guys can appreciate this video, and I'm happy, like I'm truly grateful for anyone that watched this all the way through, and I appreciate your time, I do. I don't know why I recorded this video, I just felt the need to. And so I hope you guys have a great day, great weekend if you're seeing this on Friday, and I'm out. Peace.